Hey guys, we're back in the kitchen today making oatmeal cookies. And guess what? We are changing a recipe up that I really like to something new. We're making oatmeal chocolate chip walnut cookies today. So we're starting off with the 3/4 of a cup or a stick and a half of butter, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. There is a little teaspoon of vanilla hiding in there and 2 eggs. We're going to cream this together with these guys over here. This is 3 cups of oats. This is a cup, and I'm reading my notes. A cup and a quarter of flour. Oh, and I just dumped it. A teaspoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. And I sift all of these because I don't like baking soda flavor. So to make sure that you don't have big chunks of baking soda, or chunks of anything for that matter, just put it through a strainer and sift it first. And then you add these guys into here, and then add these guys. But let's go step by step, shall we? Don't forget to take a second to scrape down the bowl so you can make sure it's all nice and incorporated. So now that this one's all mixed up, we are going to go ahead and sift this guy. And try not to make a huge mess on the counter. See that little blob? We don't want blobs in our cookies. So, right ahead. And I thought I'd share a little tip with you. After you take the butter, the softened butter, as you can see, there's still butter on there. You take the softened butter out and put it into the recipe. You can save these. I actually put them in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer, and you can use these later to butter your skillet, your casserole dishes, all of that, and so you're not wasting anything. And it's only just that little amount that you need, so woohoo! No waste. So you just take that little wrapper and fold it over on itself so that you're not getting any little butter particles on anything else, and then you pop it in a freezer bag and throw it in the freezer when you need it. Also, another little trick I like to do, because I like to bake cookies a lot for my friends and family, all those little bags of chocolate chips and things, you can toss those in the freezer as well. And I just put them in a gallon-sized freezer bag and then put them together. As you can see, there's several different kinds of baking chips and things, and you just put them in there, and they're all in one place. You grab them, look for the one you need, and there you go. And the great thing about that little trick is you can have small amounts like this and not have to worry about them going bad because you popped them in the freezer. So they do have a longer shelf life, which is awesome. So now that these are all sifted, I am going to use a little whisk to combine it really quick, and then we're going to put these in about a cup at a time into our butter mixture. So there's that all whisked. And we're just going to add this into our butter mixture. This part actually goes pretty quickly. I just sprinkle the oats and flour over the top and then try to mix it fairly quickly so that we're not just working it too much. I'm going to give the bowl a scrape. I'm going to add the rest, and then we're going to add the chocolate chips and the walnuts. So it's all mixed up, and now I'm going to add the mini chocolate chips and the walnuts. So I like a decent sized cookie, and I like to use a scoop. probably like a lot of people like to use scoops. My little trick to use the scoop and to be able to get the things out is I just spray it with a little bit of spray. Good idea to spray this over the top of the sink or something like that so you don't spray it on the floor and have an accident. So we're just gonna mound these up in these pans and get them cooking. Preheat the oven to 375. You can also use paper towel too on the counter if you are just in a hurry. Do you see a difference here? I think I got a little carried away, a little heavy-handed with one, but that's okay. So as long as we leave some space for them to just spread out, we're going to bake these for about 10 minutes. I think it's 10 to 12 minutes, and we'll let you see how they look after they're done. Now that they're all nice and cool, I let them cool for about 5 minutes on the pan, and then I put them on the cooling rack. And as you can see, we got quite a few. There was about 3 dozen that it came out to be. So if you remember these little guys, I will link the video. I will link the video up above, but I actually got these, it's a holiday. I actually got these right around Christmas, right after Christmas, on sale. And I'm actually going to package these cookies in there for our buddy. That package just opens from the side like that. As you can see, my little Santa Claus stickers. But like I was telling you in that video, because I love to give snacks and treats and things like that as gifts, I love to have these snack style type of bags kicking around so that I have something to package them in, and my friends, my family don't feel obligated to keep all the Tupperware things and remember where they got it from and all that business. And I honestly don't have to keep track of it either, because to be honest, when I take it to someone's house, I forget. Totally forget. So there's pieces of Tupperware that could be at my mom's house, my grandmother's house, my aunt's house, my cousin's house, my friend's house, all these different places, and it's just really hard to keep up with. So we're going to pack these in so that Josh can take them to our buddy. Wrapping these, this is a select a size, I guess they call it. I fold it in half and I put it inside the bag after each dozen so that they're not all crushed. Also keeps them from getting too soggy or anything like that, because who likes a soggy cookie? Ew. So there you have it, the oatmeal chocolate chip walnut cookie bag for our buddy. I hope you're all having a very blessed day wherever you are, and I will see you soon. Bye.